So Ralof, like I said, we're just heading to Iverstead in the name of love. Okay? Okay. But before we do that, let's see if there's anything else we can do to endear ourselves to the people of Riften, because we're probably gonna be here for a while.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
Your shop has the most unusual name.
Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
What's wrong with Riften?
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
Yeah, I care about how much coin I can make. Maybe not off the misery of others. Maybe you should think authorities.
Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Yes, are you a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree. I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
A fishing market in Markarth.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
So, you're sounding like a charitable person. Want to talk more about that?
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
And Nivenor, you mentioned her?
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons from Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? Remember to give at the temple.
I'm actually helping the temple right now.
Working at the Riften Fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Eagle.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
You seem proud of your work.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
Let's see what I can do.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
You know, while I'm here,
You wish to do what I do? Very well.
It'll be a little bit better.
But genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the
Wow,
difference.
I really trained with you for a while, didn't I? A sweet roll and some real food.
Going.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
You're
What
a
is it?
stranger here too, huh?
I'm selling the best mead in town for cheap. Interested?
You
No,
don't
no,
keep
friend.
me.
You got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Black Briar mead. I'll sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they'd get suspicious.
I don't
I
know.
need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Vilmer Inn in Iverstead.
How
Drop
many
it
good
off,
Iverstead?
and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh,
That's convenient.
and if you bump into Endarin from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd write us out in a second. Good. Now get going. Remember, keep this to yourself.
I wanted to talk to more vendors, but by the looks of it, I'm not. But also by the looks of it, did they just all?
If you're looking
Abandoned?
for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond
Did
Prawn
they
over by
all
the market.
abandon all their shops? Am I a shopkeeper? Yes, yes. How can I help you? I don't have much, but I'm sure to give you some gold. I'll be able to get you whatever you want. Here, let me just check behind the counter. No, sorry, can't get anything for you right now. But I assure you, if you give me some gold, and give me a list of what you want, I will get it for you. Promise you. Think about it? Think about it, okay. I just can't believe it's like everyone just left this place. That's kind of crazy. Like, sure, there's a couple of these guys hanging out late at night, but I want to keep that in mind for the future. I want to snag a few supplies. Just come here late at night for all these people left. Grab some of their supplies. Even the food vendors just left it all out here. Yeah, well, like I said, let's first meet everybody, get to know everybody.
Can I help you? Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
I can imagine so. I'm guessing that's because you work here?
I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it.
I mean, I can hear her in the background if she sounds relatively revolted. Oh yeah, that's
Actually,
there
there
must be
is,
an idea.
but I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do.
Yeah.
You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible
Darn
for
will
their
eventually
deaths.
tire of
Or
picking you and
yours.
move on to someone else.
What's up, Madassi?
I'm off work at the Blackbriar Meadery. I'll be back there in the morning.
Someone
Come
got
see me
super
in the
drunk.
market if you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in
Working at the
all
Rift and
Skyrim.
Fishery is tough, but what do you need? Coin in my pocket.
Maven.
She's
Tell
an
me about
absolute
Maven.
pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Tell me the truth.
If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrick. Just take my advice and just get out of Riften as soon as you can.
What makes
Lady
Blackbriar
Maven's
mead so
been
special?
developing the secret recipe for
Much too
Blackbriar
kind for
mead
Riften.
over the last several
Worry
decades.
about me.
She
Just
uses a
fine.
very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first.
That's
Damn
alright.
it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
We're listening
Yeah.
to being fired.
Fired. Sure. That's what I meant. Travel safe.
If you're ever in the market,
Franchi?
I may be dark elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. Through reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that. Just
Any
one.
clues?
I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful. Thank
Keep
you.
an eye open. My researching
I
here in
learned that a
Skyrim.
matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos. That's where the trail ran cold. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed.
I could talk to Helga.
Anything you can find would be of great help.
I'm just
Good
tired
luck.
is all. Thank you.
You have questions?
That's you?
Yes?
Oh,
Not
business?
well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fatsav, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
You
I
make your own
do.
jewelry?
Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Oh, I mean, it
Thank
looks like you need the help.
Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Need something?
Oh, boy. All the Argonians are drunk today, aren't
Please
they?
help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Rift and Fishery.
Hey, Greenskin. Close
He
Why?
is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery. My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Wooly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
And what might you need?
What I need is...
I'm still here.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
I'm not all
Come back
bother you now.
The insufferable waiting. Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of a face sculptor down in the ragged flagger. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Maybe the rest are inside the bee and barb?
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you.
Yeah, it seems
skill
like
can be
today is
bought.
Argonians getting drunk and forgetting their clothes day, isn't it? I'll have to talk to them separately.
Why hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have a master of the arcane?
You know, considering the trouble I had before,
You
it
seem to be a
wouldn't
little short on coin. Come back and see me when you've got the gold.
Take it easy, Father. You're making
hurt.
a
Fair
scene.
enough.
I'll rest easy.
New
when
around
we've
Riften?
driven
Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth yet?
Bill, you gave me a market to build up. I'm interested in that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my good wife, Drifa.
Why won't they do as I say?
You know, over and no one has to know.
And what over? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just change over.
Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again.
You
Remember
looking for
to give
something
it.
or what?
That's a lot of bees.
Bercy still
That's
refuses
a
to
lot of
cooperate.
bees.
What did you want to do?
Need something.
A long time.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Not sure how interested on the market to build.
You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation?
Just stand over, no one has to know.
You aren't making any sense. Hand what over?
It.
If word gets around that I betted her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway. Well, that was important.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Bee. Is there something I can do for you? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
You tell me about the wedding ring?
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Yeah, well, it seems like all the Organians might have something.
Let's get going.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Can we talk about Shadar's
I
death?
knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
You and I both know this is a setup.
I don't care. A deal's a deal.
Just drop the death for turn to me.
Are you kidding me? I've got the entire Thieves Guild at my back. What have you got?
Yeah, fair enough. I don't really have much, do I? I'll just pay it off for him.
You don't have enough gold to pay it off, and I'm not cutting any deals.
Really? I have spent all my gold, haven't I? That could be an issue.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Sure.
Ah, well. I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy.
Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me out. You'll be well paid for your time.
You can get it yourself.
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
And why is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of
Speaking
town.
of which, is Maven here? Okay. You know what?
Yeah. What's your
That was a
problem?
good start. We at least made some inroads with a couple of people. Probably about a good start on just having my notes ready. That said, though... we have lovers to bond. And all that fun stuff.
I'm still here.
Yeah, so they're gonna be traveling.
There's an
I'll put my
apothecary
armor
in
on.
town, yeah. But it's down on the lower walkway. So
So let's get my armor sorted out.
sharp if you were down there.
Well, that was not something I was expecting.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Careful with that fire.
So I want to make my way over to Iverstead, right? What's the best way to do that? I suppose I could hear it. I actually probably can't afford to hire a carriage at this point. I'm gonna have to hoof it. I really did just spend everything I own, didn't I? Can I slide around the fort? I probably can. In all honesty. Maybe, be a little sneaky? Seriously, that thing is proving to be quite distracting. Ralof? The universe shuddered again, and you still didn't feel it, did you? Ah! This didn't happen in the last universe! Get it away! Get it away! Ralof, remind me, reinforce the universe. Frequently. Do we really want to do this, Ralof? No, we really don't. They're unlikely to engage us. I say this and watch. As they ambush us on the way coming back or something like that. Mm-hmm. Ralof? What did we discover? What the hell?
His blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went crying to Ragnar the Red when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave last Matilda charged in full of steel.
I'm still here.
What did we stumble upon? On the plus side, we're an Irish then.
What do you need?
I'm just very confused.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know. If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
Go on.
There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Did they haunt the town as
Fortunately,
well?
they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
I suppose I should investigate. I don't want to, but the
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
Can you tell me
The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed.
Any rumors?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face.
Yes, I've heard
Make
that
you
one.
look completely different.
Don't need to tell me anymore.
Do you believe that?
Do you have any work?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Okay. Gone missing, Trader's Post.
We don't... Get many visitors. Need a room, maybe a drink. You name it.
You know where I can find
Of
some work?
course. It's all in this note.
Queenside, Lockhamite. More bandits.
Let...
Really don't want. I'd rather deal with
You know if I
animals
can
than
get you
bandits.
anything.
But of course,
Speak, elf.
not what I'm running into. Has anyone ever explored the
About a year
mine?
or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter.
Yeah, that I can
warned
get.
him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night, we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again.
Well, as long as I'm here, I have a delivery
All
from
right,
Romulan.
pipe down. You want the whole blessed place to hear you? The arrangement called for a trade. I hope you'll find this suitable.
It's not that bad.
Sure
Yeah, I
thing.
suppose it is
It's
late.
yours for a
Probably
day.
won't help. But yeah, let's
I'll
get a
show
room
you
for
to
the
your
night.
room. Right this
Talk to
way.
the person in the morning. For the love of Mara.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you play beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
Probably Magica. I have literally been getting training in smithing. So I think I should be pretty good at basic smithing.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you. Pardon me, my lady. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
I think you told me
I've
how you
always
work, though.
fancied a journey up the 7,000 steps to the monastery. Anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you. A pleasant journey,
Maybe
my
I'll
lady.
have to go there, but it's... Like you say.
Need something?
Yes? Need something?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
I told you that you might up there.
I know what you said, but I only wanted to speak to him for a moment.
Well, it stops now, and that's fine.
Are you the one sent by Mara?
Yeah, actually.
My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to marry me. I think I love him. But he wants to move to Riften afterwards, and my father won't allow it. He only cares about this stupid town. But Bassianus makes me happier than anyone ever has. My mother's not any help either.
What then? No. No, I can't.
Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to have someone around who understands.
My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me.
Yeah,
I'm
tell
sure
me
I know
about it.
what this is about. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town. With him. Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Clement. Wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass.
Why
Look
do you hire
around
space
here.
of battle?
There's not much left. Used to be a good-sized town. The folks have been moving to Riften for a while now. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead? You know how children are. Her fancies change with the moon. And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine. Needs some convincing. A little push and this would all be simpler. They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion.
I help. I do the chores. What else would
Just
you have
get out
me
of
do?
town as fast as you can.
I know you.
Nothing for
You
anyone.
must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here.
Tell me about High Hrothgar.
It's frightening living below their monastery. Sometimes I swear I can hear strange noises rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. What do you make of that?
Your daughter. Let's talk about her.
Oh my. Probably something about the men. We all wish we had her problems. I don't tell my husband, but I don't have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead, I want Fastra to be happy. If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband.
What would inspire them to leave?
Bassianus is still so terrified of Yolthor. If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, he'd take Fastra to Riften without a second thought. Let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy.
I think I can work.
Sure, leave. Everyone else does.
I'm helping you out, lady. Don't make me regret it.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clifford?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar.
Ooh, that would be the
Aren't the
7,000.
Greybeards expending some
That-
supplies?
Honestly,
Oof.
I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to
Can you
make
tell
a
me
delivery.
about it?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
What kind of deliveries you make?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
In return.
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I'm gonna regret this, but I'll do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Anything I can watch out for?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
So, I hear you lost Fastred.
Oh, Fastred. I'm not sure what happened. One moment she's smiling at me, the next, I can't even meet her eyes. I'll bet Bassianus would know what's going on. He understands women.
Probably appreciate the sort of
What
man.
did you call me?
And me, just be bold.
Wait, you mean I should just tell her? Tell her how I feel?
What do you have to lose?
Smear's beard, you're right. No fish was ever caught by staying away from the shore. I'm off to see her. Master, I have something to say to you.
Clemic? What is it?
I don't want you to leave Iverstead.
Why not?
Because I would miss you.
But I thought you only cared about your fishing.
What good are fish if you have to eat them alone?
Oh, Clemic.
You've been a
Yeah,
good
that
friend to
can
me. That means something.
I think I make that really happy. What do you think, Jafar?
The daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on the edge.
It's a fine day with you around.
Your mom?
Pilgrim or not, if I were you, I'd move right through our backwards
wish
little
I could
town.
go
Down
with
as
you.
fast as you can.
Sure,
Nothing
please.
for anyone.
Everyone else
This has to be the worst place in Skyrim to run a mill. How am I
Why are you
supposed
so
to...
angry?
My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago.
So you have, what, a bear problem? A yeti problem? What?
Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
How are they running
Have you
out of
ever
business?
seen what a bear does to the trees? They jump on their hind legs and scratch them to bits, marking their territory or something. It's getting to the point where I have to scour Skyrim for untouched trees at the right size. Costs me too much time and money.
Yeah, see.
Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
Speaking of bears, this might be up my level, as opposed to bandit. Bear, nothing you can handle. Maybe. Maybe not! Quickly drink a potion. You may have the right idea there, Ralof. Yeesh, and I thought bears would be easy. Maybe bandits would be easy.
I'm still here.
Or ghosts. Well, suppose I can try something different. A little bit of creative magic. No, bear is too powerful, of course. My piddly magic spell. Try this then. I got the high ground, bear. Potion of Magicka? Well, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Let's get going.
You know what? Maybe I'll just stick with a little bit of magic. To go up the icy
I'm still
mountain.
here.
working! Magic is the key. Run, Ghost, you're free! You're free!
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
You want to help with the wolf? You visit the graveyard?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. Until next time.
In that case then, do you want to help with the wolf? Or are you gonna run? It's because you said you're a hunter, right? So, you can help with the wolf? The wolf is right here? Okay. Ah! Nicely done. I am in a lot of pain, but alive. Which means I'll survive. I'm not gonna have another vision of my own death. if it's just wool, that's actually not that bad. That's not a wolf. And I'm not there a good place I can hide. Up, jump, jump, jump. Use my verticality to my advantage. Ralof! We're gonna have to deal with another troll again. Where are you? Ralof! Get over here. Seriously. Ralof, trouble! With a capital, well, F. So, that's not working? Planes? Keep it up, Ralof! I'll keep up the heat! I am going through so many potions. Magica! Yeah, that's like kind of like my last one that has to do with Magica. Yeah, so that's last my magic. Ralof? Ralof? You had me worried there, my friend. Had me worried, cause, this is not a one-person job.
I'm still here.
Woo! Yes, so am I, Ralof. So am I.
Let's get going.
Ralof? The universe shuddered again. Not that you care. Catch up, Ralof. I need to give you a couple of things.
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
Inverse, actually.
Let's go.
Wait, seriously? Seriously? Alright. Where's his mother? Well, in this case, the Dwemer may have saved me a trip down the mountain. Don't agitate the automatons. Is this the one I was in before? Maybe? Oh, that was regrettable. But yes, this looks like the one I was in before. Which means I should be able to get to Iverstead. I think. Still creeped out by it.
Careful with that fire.
Or me, I can just completely lost. I mean, I thought I'd be able to get back to Iverstead, but at this point, I don't know anymore. Because I was not expecting this, and now I'm not sure what to make of this.
What now?
I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. So if I go down here, that route's a connection between those two areas. Alternatively, yeah, so then in theory I would want to go here? Mean yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. In theory, it has something to do with this, but what the hell that means, I don't know.
Yes? Need something?
Yeah, some idea of how the heck to navigate this place.
I'm still here.
I mean, this looks more like where I was before. Is that Iverstead? No, that's Riverwood. White Run. Palfrey. Elgin. The throat of the world? There's gotta be another one that was like this, just deeper in it. I'm just completely blanking on how we get over to it. Well, my excellent mapping skills are seeming to indicate that I would want to go this way?
Huh?
Taking over to here, but I am not seeing... Ah, that's what it is. I am just not seeing the obvious stations. Southern Station, Southern Station, Northern Station. Eastern Station, Western Station. So if I were to try maybe of those three stations, that would have a better idea, wouldn't I? So this is the northern station, right? Ah. So then, I probably want this one. Northern Station, though. Southern Station. Theory, Southern Station. So I am just passing straight through, aren't I? And that puts me out here in the middle walkway. The northern station is up there. Ah, that's the thing. I need to find it to a higher elevation. I'm just not figuring out how to get to a higher elevation. All I should need to do in theory is something here, right?
Yes?
Yes.
Eastern Station. Okay.
You want something from me?
Speak, elf.
Yeah. There's the bard. And then this area. No, not there. No. Oh, good to know about. Yes, I understand. Aha.
Stop. What is it? Huh?
And that brings us right back to where we were thinking. Yes, perfect.
What do you need?
Faster.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
Wilhelm said he saw you speaking to one of the pilgrims on the 7,000 steps. I told you that I didn't want you to go up there.
I know what you said, but I only wanted to speak to him for a moment.
Well, it stops now, and that's fine.
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this boring town. I wish I could go with you.
Jastar, you are... Yeah, maybe I made the wrong decision. Limerick. Maybe it was better getting her out of this town. Few places Klimek can be, aren't there? And Echo, yeah, I'm guessing right. He's by the water. So I'm out of the corner of my eyes. Didn't even think about it.
I wish.
Yeah, the fisherman's by the water.
Good to see you again.
I delivered the
Quite
supplies.
a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles. Thanks again for delivering those supplies to the Greybeards.
So then, in that case, let's finish up around here. Let's see about these, well, ghosts, I guess? I suppose technically with ghosts, I don't know what would be the best thing to work with ghosts. Let's be probably not going to do that. Yeah, it's good to see my stomach grumble before we got into a fight. Let's make this easy.
Leave. Leave. Space. Leave.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Mental note. Nope. And maybe this one. That's like it. Okay, maybe healing in the tomahawk. Ah, getting better at this. Wait, look for trap triggers. Yeah, I'm not that good at dungeon crawling, am I? Ah, I see one. Actually saw the trap trigger this time.
Does someone feel death comes for you?
That was surprisingly easy. Yeah, I thought ghosts would be tougher than that. Oh, than being, you know, oh. Oh. You were just disguised as a ghost. You know, that explains surprisingly a lot, actually. Let's flip through his journal. Set up camp. Burial chamber. Find the claw. Oh, another claw. Well, we know what happened with the other claw, though. The board wasn't really all that impressive. Stone with some markings on it. I can't imagine this claw's gonna be any better. Let's call. Entering to borrow. Browse and poetry. So, the locals. Okay. Ah, so you create a potion that makes you appear as a phantom. Interesting. You start scaring people. Stone claw. And you're starting to go mad. Looks like the potion has some effect on your mind. Yep. Seems like his potion to make him appear like a ghost completely fuzzing his brain. Wonder how, you know, the interesting thing is he has some food here. Did he remember to eat? Did he not eat? Did he actually... Was he being nourished by the same magic that nourishes the Draugr? too much. Don't have the full I need. Well, maybe. The barkeep. At least the barkeep will be happy to know that his ghost problem is gone for good. And get a nice rest. And of course, head back to Riften. Take care of some inventory management. Okay. At least we didn't fight any bandits, because they would have totally wrecked my shit. Yeah, considering who we did run into, Ralof, I think we did pretty well.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Yeah, actually, I got good news for you.
Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Not at the moment.
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
Look what I found in the burrow.
About a year or two ago, I warned him not to.
No.
We
Listen,
never saw him again.
I found something in the burrow.
Let me see that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
Fine. Wait, what? That? No. Butterfly owl wolf.
Through again.
Well
Stop by
then,
for a
maybe
drink.
we can find out within what pathetic treasure is inside your pathetic burrow. Maybe they'll try and kill us. And let's be honest, it's probably going to be more Draugr, and they probably will try and kill us. But they should be relatively quick. I think. Step aside. Sure, I'll play it for a bit. expecting that. Where? Oh, there you are.
We've stopped.
Ralof.
What is it?
Let me see about that
What do you
torch
need to
I gave
take?
you. I might be able to relight some of these things. But that said, I also give you some, heavy stuff I'm carrying. That's why I am not carrying it. Now, you had a torch, right?
Let's go.
Nope. You're not getting those embers back up and running. Nope. Just not that kind of skill, I guess. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Keep your wits about you, Ralof. There's gotta be a way of securing this thing. Ah, see, shame. Nah, I'm not smashing that lock. I can't even get in where the special spot is. not happening. Anything of note in this little alcove? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, no, that's interesting. Up this way? Probably. I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? Yeah, I knew I would regret that. Good thing I do know how to heal myself. will give the ancient Norse credit. This is pretty well set up to keep people out. Their traps are decent. Not decent enough for me either. And then I did that. Foot and mouth. I deserve that for my ego.
Damn you!
Definitely suffered for my arrogance there. Well, I was hoping something more impressive behind the waterfall, but I guess they can't all be impressive, can they? Oh! Eagle. Whale, eagle, something, whale. Whale, eagle, snake, whale. Whale, eagle, snake, whale. Whale, eagle, snake, whale. Remember that, Ralof? Whale, eagle, snake, whale. about to say, I almost forgot that you were supposed to be carrying everything. And got shot in the back for my distraction. I'll back you up, Ralof. Oh, not gonna fall for it this time, Ralof. I don't think. Let's get to a little bit of a safer spot, Ralof, and I will hand you some stuff to carry.
Let's get going. What do you need to take?
As always, Ralof, the exact opposite. Now we finally found your limit, have we, Ralof? Alright, we're both
Lead
gonna be
on, then.
slow from this point forward, I guess. One more reason to pick up my curio for added firepower, because we need it. We definitely need it. You know, Ralof? This looks like big trouble. You know what I say we do, Ralof? We meditate for a bit before we go in there. You with me? Alright. Let's calculate on fate of things and give ourselves some time to focus, because that looks like it's gonna be trouble. And yes, as you might imagine, this is where we're going to end the stream because we've already gone over 2 hours, and normally we're going to be doing less than that, aren't we? Even when I edited this down, it's still probably going to be one of the longer episodes. So yeah, next time we will pick up in here, and honestly we'll probably, just so you guys don't, I'll spend half an episode just selling the stuff. What we'll probably do is in the next episode, we'll find the next nearest, cave or whatever to clear out, and that way I can do all the selling off camera. Anyway, I'll see you guys all next time.